Jay and Charles cooking Brussels sprouts.
I am Jay and Charles, and you're seeing some of my kiddos. This one's Ricky, and this one's Boone. I am a mom, and I'm a cook, and started cooking professionally, well, semi-professionally, about, 3 years ago? Started doing YouTube, and ended up with a local show here in Tennessee, and I spent this summer with Food Network. So now we're going with Barbecue Superstars, and what we're going to do today is we're going start to finish. We're going to cook for you all the way I cook for these guys all the time. Let me show you how I do it, because I don't do fussy food. My friend Adam would be laughing over that. We don't do fussy food, but we keep it pretty real. So you ready to go? You gonna be my sous chef today?
Yep.
Okay, Boone wants to cook. Actually, all of my kids live. And I'm going to get one more baking sheet. Yeah, you can tell that the big boys got a little crazy with that in the heat.
Mom, you made caramel.
Yes. Actually, yes, I did. Aren't you impressed?
Yes. No, actually, I'm not. For your style of cooking, Mother, this is just like, this is nothing compared to what you can do.
Well, it's a simple
Now I know
syrup.
how to make caramel. If you made it on Food Network, I think this is just this needs to be on a stick.
Well, if you truly want to make caramel, you would put a little bit of cream in it to finish it. But you're right. This is, you're making caramel apples. Okay, so baking tray.
And caramel apple dumplings.
Okay. Now, I wanted to talk about this stuff. We're Southerners. We use lots of bacon and stuff.
Bacon.
And have you seen how expensive bacon? Now, you don't pay for the groceries, so you wouldn't know. But have you seen how expensive bacon has gotten lately? It's really just gone through the roof. And it to the point where I don't use as much as I used to because it's so expensive. So here is one of the better tricks that I have. If you still want to use bacon and you're not using it, if you're not cooking strips of bacon, especially if you're going to have bacon that you want to toss with something or you're going to crumble it up, check this out. When they make bacon, they trim it so that it's all square and fits in the little packages, right? These are the trimmings. These are sold as ends and pieces. And sometimes you'll get something that you can see that is close to a slice of bacon. And sometimes when you're digging through here, you'll get big chunks. See? That's pretty cool.
I like the big fat pieces.
I like the big fat pieces too. So we're going to come over here. Let's see. Do it that way. We're going to toss our Brussels sprouts
And bacon.
with bacon. And then we're going to roast them.
That's the best way to get the kids to eat them. I like Brussels sprouts plain.
Yes.
I just like vegetables overall.
Yes.
But bacon covered Brussels sprouts.
Bacon covered Brussels. Bacon covered anything is a good thing. So anyway, this is a fraction of the cost. It's like $2 a pound compared to, I think a lot of the bacon I was seeing at the grocery store recently, $7, $8 a pound, which that's just high. And the smaller pieces, well, we use a little bit when you render bacon and you get all that grease. Save that because you use it to season stuff. And people are like, oh my God, you put bacon grease in your vegetables. Well, yeah, I did. It tastes good. And you end up with just a little bit, like a teaspoon or two in the entire dish.
It still makes it delicious.
That's right. Will you lift this over to that end and stash it with the stuff that we're finished with and that we're going to put away? Yep. All right.
This was cooked bacon, Mom, it would be gone by now.
Do what?
I said if this was cooked bacon, it would be gone by now.
I need a kid down here to wash dishes.
Huh?
I need a kid down here to wash dishes. Wonder what the chances are of me getting that teenager back in here.
Ricky?
Yeah, probably
Probably back to bed.
slim and none. That's it. Did you see his face? He was like, man, I walked in a long time. Okay.
This is the best.
Tell me how cool this is. All right, Brussels sprouts. When we get them normally, yeah, that's the bigger end. Maybe. No, they grow that way. When we get them normally, they've already been picked off of our little deal, right? Yes.
I just got home and nobody's allowed to get any of my donuts.
Nobody's allowed to have your donuts?
No.
You're not going to share? None?
Well, I got caramel.
All right. Well, we'll discuss it. Let's see. The little one is Joey. The big one is Brent. Come on in here. This is my brother, Richard.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I know how to make caramel.
They act like I've never done anything for them before. Okay, I need here's what your job is. Okay. You simply trim them off the stem. Now, here's your job. These are like little tiny baby cabbages, okay? You're going to peel off these outer leaves, okay? So that you've got the tender stuff in the middle. All right? See, just like that. Just like you're doing a cabbage.
You need to make me this.
Ta-da! So you clean these. I love how I gave my big spiel about not having processed foods. And then my brother walks in with the donuts. Thanks a lot, Richard.
No, just feed the family, feed the family.
That was awesome. What? What? Nothing. All right. Hey, Brutal.
Yeah,
Come over here and do this for me, please.
you're ready to use the netting pot.
Okay. Brent does not feel well today.
Where do the
Okay.
clean
What are
ones
you
go?
gonna do?
I stuck the clean ones over here in the corner.
But these aren't clean.
Okay, look.
Okay.
Did you mix the clean ones in the? Okay.
No.
You're taking the Brussels sprouts off of the deal. So just put your knife down here. Oh, like that. Okay. You go sit down with your donut.
About my donut.
Shove it in your mouth real quick.
I don't feel good enough to like chug a donut.
All right. I'll come back and help you in just a second.
She made some apple dumplings and all of them are 9.
I don't think you need all the apple dumplings.
Well, I think I do.
You know, I forgot what I was gonna say. I know it was important. Well, I am gonna start the onions while y'all are working on those. And there's one more. Hi, Julie.
Go in the library, buddy.
Hi, baby girl.
In the library real quick.
How are you? Awesome.
Upset over the donuts.
Why is she upset over the
I
donuts?
think those are processed.
I'm gonna smack you.
We need to make beignets.
We'll make beignets.
There comes food in.
There goes
I'm
the dog.
sorry, I gotta finish my donut. I have some working.
You are horrible.
Just a second. Really got like.
Save me, Noah.
You're just not making progress.
Not sufficient enough.
So I have to help. So do I need to clean all of
Hey,
this?
I'll
Yeah.
trade with you.
Dang, this is gonna take a while. Okay.
Huh? Yeah, you babysit the bacon then. You know what? When you get these
Hey,
bigger
wait,
ones,
we're using the tongs for the bacon or you
Yeah.
got anything?
when you get the bigger Brussels sprouts, those are the ones that are tougher. And
I like tough Brussels sprouts too.
I don't.
I do.
I don't.
They're just like kind of like chewing on a soccer ball, but
Yeah.
flavorful.
Yeah. Well, they also have a tendency to have, I don't like that one. You know, when you cook Brussels sprouts, a lot of times what happens is people will boil them.
Ew.
And you get that a sulfur thing, you know, the sulfur thing that can happen with broccoli or cabbage or cauliflower. So if you roast them instead, because we're going to cut them in half. If you roast them instead, maybe just, no, that's not better, because then you have to stop and do this, which is not. All right, well, let's go back this way. If you roast them instead, you get the sugars developing, and you have these fabulous flavors all the way through. And you don't get that cruciferous, sulfurous, whatever it
Whatever
is.
crucifix or whatever.
Cruciferous, the cruciferous vegetables, cabbage,
Oh.
broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts.
It's taking me forever.
Well, they're related. They're all cousins.
No, I mean, give me the Brussels sprouts.
want to eat?
Yes.
You gonna work? Hi, baby. Oh, nice. And then she comes through with candy.
So
That's the problem with going live. I'm gonna be exposed
I
to
haven't
everything.
eaten a processed thing today.
Aha! Did you not just get a donut?
No.
What?
It will.
Oh yeah, I will.
You need a glass? All right, hang on a second. Where'd your dad go?
Somewhere back through there, I think. I don't know.
There's no way to. There's no telling.
This is gonna take us forever.
It's not gonna take forever, and I'm gonna show you a trick in a minute. All right, so we're down to just those big mutant ones on the top and bottom, and I'm actually gonna skip those.
I wanna go grab me a donut.
I don't even know. I don't want to know what was happening back there that would cause an 11-year-old to be upset. Uh-oh, Joey, it's okay. All right, let's just hold off on the donuts for now. Just until at least I can go kill your father. Mom said what? Hey, Brent, the way I can...
Hey, I'm usually gonna do this. Yeah, for child.
Mom, this would be a really.
I'll have way more
Mom,
second.
Mom, look at this. It's a-
Hey, can you take Kinsley and Joey with you?
Hey guys. Let's go
Go
live.
play video games.
Head back that way.
Wanna watch the show or something? Yeah, what's that?
All right. How much else can I throw on the floor today?
You smell like grapes.
I smell like grapes. They do? Alright, we're gonna have to deal with the meltdown of the toddler. Let's
He thinks they're his donuts.
okay, well let's remove him bodily.
Let's go. Ken, come here.
Oh,
Rescue.
honey, you can't eat a whole dozen donuts. That's too many donuts. But you can eat another one. You want another one?
Now wait a minute, why are you giving him extra donuts? Guess who's gonna get to babysit?
He's a big guy. He needs donuts, man.
Boy, you silly donut eating boy.
Yeah, Daryl's gonna get to
Some
babysit
more back here.
when the toddler has a meltdown and the sugar rush comes to an end. Alright, now I had Bladen pulling the leaves off. I should have done this first. Won't hurt him. So once you've got them trimmed off of there, you cut them in half. Those outer leaves come right off. See?
You could have told me that.
I could have told you that, but you know what?
You didn't.
You learned. Now you know. So there we go. Boy, he's just going. Hey, go tell Uncle Richard that we're live. And that we actually are trying to do something else.
So
All
if
right.
it's a Brussels sprout,
Yeah.
those are sprouts out of that branch right there.
That's right.
He
Okay.
says he knows that.
Okay, it grows on a, well, it's like a bush. It's not really a bush, but you know, like, okay, now be careful because there's not a whole lot of fat on those pieces, Bladen, which means it will be very quick to burn if we're not paying attention, okay? Yes, it grows on a plant. I actually was gonna say something about growing these myself, which I didn't, but it was funny. They grow, the ones I have grown are about my height, so that's not very tall. 5 foot,
You can use this as a club.
5. You could use it as a club. But you can see, you just get these little cabbage heads that come and form right there, and then you have these perfect little baby cabbages.
I'm gonna go check on the bacon.
Check on the bacon, that's your job. If we burn the bacon, I want everybody to blame Bladen.
It looks like a little cabbage head.
Well, look at the way it grows. How close are we? Do you see? It is formed exactly like a little cabbage head, and the little outer leaves.
But
See?
I'm gonna turn it up to 4.
No, we want to keep it down to where it is.
Okay, it's not cooking as well.
Well, but it'll be fine. Trust me. Okay? You don't want to cook. Actually, here's the thing about bacon. A lot of people think that to cook bacon correctly, you have to crank up the heat and get it nice and hot. And what you do is burn your bacon. What you want to do instead, what are we doing? Hello. What we want to do instead is keep it nice and low so that the fat can render out well. And then the meat has a chance to get that nice crispy thing happening. So keep, most of the time we have numbers on our stove. And so the kids will say, what number? Where do you want it? But you're talking about a medium to medium low heat. And if you saw that other bacon, the other pieces, and especially some of where it's real fatty, I will render those out, and I'll keep those very low the entire time. And I need to sharpen my knife.
Wait, so you want it to look like that?
Even a little bit more. Wow. And there goes the dog, who's gonna burn his mouth. Look, he's stalking it. He's like, it's hot, but it's bacon. And he's trying to...
I'm still eating this.
No! Oh, for the love of God, don't eat that. It fell on... Eek. I can't even worry about the dog eating it. Boudin can have that one. Okay, we'll go scanty on the bacon for the Brussels sprouts. He's gonna burn his nose. Look. I have had people make comments about, oh yeah, you're a professional chef and you're the blah blah, and I'm sure you have all the best everything ingredients and equipment and you name it. Let me tell you. No, I don't. I'm just, this is us. This is our family. This is how I do it all the time. And
Boudin, you're burning your mouth.
we definitely sit down together as a family several times a week. And Sunday has been our day where I do have a little extra time to cook. So this is kind of what I would normally do on a Sunday supper. And I have all the kids. I usually have my brother here. Sometimes my dad. Sometimes there's up to 20 people. But as you can see, I don't have all the best equipment and resources. You don't have to. It does not matter. I'm doing very simple food. You treat your food with respect, get a little thoughtful about it, and you can do it. It's simple. It's easy. Okay, so we're going to leave the Brussels sprouts like this. Check this out, Bladen. Do we have bacon grease yet?
Oh, yeah, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm putting it over here, dumping the bacon in it.
You're dunking the bacon in the bacon grease.
Yeah. Makes it even more fun.
All right, so let's do this. I'm going to cheat while I'm waiting on you, because you know what I have back here.
Bacon grease.
I have my secret stash.
And
And I know it's not in a coffee can.
it's amazing.
It's in a mason jar.
But it's so good.
You know, when I was little, of course, every Southern cook in the Appalachian Mountains had a JFG coffee jar, and that's where their bacon would go, right?
Bacon grease.
Well, yeah, you're right, the bacon grease.
Not bacon nuggets.
I now normally keep mine stashed in the fridge, but y'all don't want to see me going back and forth to the fridge. So we're going to pretend,
Your stash is right
yeah, we're going to pretend it's right there. So, yeah.
there.
All right.
Mom, the bacon's ready.
All right, turn it way down. This is just kosher salt.
I'm gonna turn it.
You can use plain old table salt. I like the way this tastes. And here's the thing about kosher salt. Half the sodium per volume as regular salt. So if you want to cut down the sodium, this is a great way to do it. And when you're using it, get your hand up there, up in the air, because you want it to snow on the food. That's just an easy way of showing that you've got everything seasoned well and seasoned evenly. All right, so let me get rid of this. Huh? All right, now you can turn everything off. And if you want to, you can. My garbage can's normally right there, so if I start throwing trash at Daryl, then it's not on purpose.
Hey, here's a.
I don't know what that sound is. That's not
Oh,
me.
that's the phone. Someone's
Oh, is it? All right, so toss that around, right? This is going in here
I like how Blue went.
with our dumplings. Did Blue get tired and leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
I like staying in the kitchen.
Jan Charles has appeared on Food Network and many other television shows.
Take off the bacon.
Let's take off the bacon and chop that.
I'll chop it.
Wait a minute, that pan is still hot? Child, I swear.
Here.
Okay, you want to bring it over here to me?
Hey, Molly, can I help?
Would you like to help, baby? Can you wash your hands? Okay. Bring it over here. Okay. And then leave the butter and garlic.
I know.
We're just letting it sit and get happy. Okay. So because we have a clean cutting board, and this is cooked food, I'm gonna deal with this first. And then I can,
It's tempting not to just bite it.
well, I'm gonna set it aside. Did you wash your hands? Okay. I'm not sure if she wants to help or if she wants proximity to bacon.
Yeah, I'll chop off the bacon stuff.
Are you gonna chop the bacon?
Yeah.
All right.
Depends how you get it here, right here. So can you like, how?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Right here. That's all right. She wants to help. Okay. Can I show you an easy way to do it? The easier. First of all, this knife is not good for anything. You want to use that one.
I need to be sure.
Kenzie, give me just a minute, baby. Okay.
E-U-T-T.
Keep your hand up like this. Let the knife do the work. You're rocking through. See? You're not chopping.
Then it'd be on.
Right. So you want nice small pieces because we're going to toss this with the Brussels sprouts. Okay? So there you go. Knock yourself out, son. Okay. Kenzie, give me just a minute. I'm going to let you help me with the pork chops. Okay?
So what's this bacon gonna go in the Brussels sprouts?
Do what, honey? What's what?
Is this bacon gonna go in the Brussels sprouts?
That's going to go in the Brussels sprouts.
Wait, in it or on it?
In it, on it, whatever.
On it?
You got it. Hey, much better technique. Much better. Can you get a little plate? Oh, I've got some small ones. Nah, get one out of the cupboard. Get a little bowl, honey. Get one of the white ones. Yep.
We're out.
Are we out? They're all dirty. All right, go grab one of just the regular cereal bowls. We're gonna set this aside. I usually have to hide it and pretend I never cooked bacon because otherwise the bacon never makes it to whatever dish it was supposed to go into.
Especially the salad.
All right, would you like to help me fix the potatoes? Okay, we're gonna do that real quick. I want you to come over to the stove with me. Let's see what this works. Okay. We're gonna put just a touch of mustard in there. We got a lot of creamy flavors. Just go back.
Really tangy. It's tangy.
Wait here, in front of the camera again. All right, see what we got happening here? These are coming along just exactly the way we want it. I'm getting nice and,
Kind of like kale chips.
oh yeah, it's almost like a kale chip.
Just doesn't have the, well, actually, it is a kale chip pretty much. It just doesn't have that flavor.
Careful, baby, it's hot. Did you taste it? Whoa. All right, quit eating them. All right, so those are almost to where we want them. And then, okay, now we're good to go. Ha-ha.
Sprinkle those bacons on it.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it the best. Like mix
You can tell I got lazy and quit cutting Brussels sprouts. We ended up stingy on the Brussels sprouts.
Folks, it smells so good in here that if I get to eating, I will not be able to stand up.
That's the point. I don't want anybody to have a nice light meal. That is not why you're at my house.
We're gonna eat good and enjoy it.
I want everybody to come away from my table, loosening their belts, feeling like they're going to wallow somewhere. All right, I gotta point this out because this makes me proud. How many children do you see doing that on a regular basis with Brussels sprouts?
No, I'm not eating it because of the bacon. I'm eating it because I like Brussels sprouts.
I know, but can you hear them crunching? You get something that is, you know, we do make kale chips a lot. My daughter loves them.
All of them.
And you get something that's very similar to a potato chip. Okay, so I have so many.
I've eaten like 30.
They are so good.
Here, I know.
Do you have any leftover bacon?
No.
No.
That's enough.
All right, I forgot what I was going to say. It was really important, and it was about Brussels sprouts.
Yep, these are done.
Forget everything you've ever thought about a Brussels sprout as far as having that bitter or sulfur or mushy texture. These are crunchy and flavorful, and they taste almost like bacon potato chips.
The inside's
That's it.
like, the inside's like, it's
Yeah, so sweet. I'm trying to keep a clean plate so I can show y'all everything together. Not that I do this at my home. Yes, I do this all the time. That's exactly how I do all of it. Everything is perfect, and I make sure every plate is garnished before it goes to the table.
I had to do that on Food Network.
Jan Charles cooking Brussels sprouts. Tune in next time. She'll be cooking something else. And have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.